Hello, how are you? Hey, welcome back, and thank you for being with me today. Mm. Today's hump day, Wednesday, and it's like 10:30 in the evening, and yeah, I did some karaoke, some dancing session, home alone. I'm not quite sleepy, so yeah, why don't I do another one episode of this? So okay, let's talk about today. Some extension of dualism. It's not exactly dualism. It's more like tri triism. Three component. Okay, rather than two. Okay, I don't know how to say it. So it's extension of dualism. Okay, you have all right. We already have the horizontal x-axis here. So let's just draw on top of that. Okay, or you know what? Let's just draw something new. All right. So you have this is ground level, and you have plus and minus, and the ground is like zero. So there's one, two, three. Um, how would you term this? Triism? I don't know. Something of three instead of two. Okay. So yeah, let's talk about that. So you have heaven, heaven above you, and you have ground, and you have underground, or you can call it hell. Okay. Heaven, you have birds who fly. We're talking about the Bible. Okay, so Bible talks about heaven and earth, and hell extensively. Okay, under the ground you have what ugly things like earthworms. Underground we have us, mammals, humans. Above the ground, in the heaven, we have birds. Birds are like, Jesus talked about birds. They don't work, but God feed them. Birds are like three-dimensional creatures, right? It flies, three-dimensional. We, human beings, are like two-dimensional. We are on the surface of the earth. The most we can do is jump. Okay. I guess if you're a pilot, yeah, you can fly, but most of us are not pilots, okay? Just like most of us are not doctors. We are not celebrities. We are underdogs, okay? 99.9% of us in America, in anywhere in the world, all right? And there are people under the ground, like criminals, outlaws, who live in the prison, or who the drug users, all people who do all these illegal things. Yeah, they're kind of living in hell under the ground. Homeless people, all right? Yeah, illegal immigrants, okay? Under the ground, okay? So we are law-abiding citizens who work hard every day. We are kind of halfway in between celebrities and criminals, okay? We are law-abiding citizens. That's like 99% of us, all right? So you have this heavenly minority and hellish minority, criminals and celebrities. The rest of us is just underground, like zero. Our life is not too bad and not too good. It's just okay. All right. So yeah, celebrities. I'm talking about people who we we see on television, we see on TV, the famous people who make at least 60 figures, who are living like high life, all right? Like Donald J. Trump, Michael Rubio, Ted Cruz, or Madonna, Michael Jackson, okay? all those celebrities. Yeah, they are the people like birds. They don't work. Look at George W. Bush. Do you think he worked? Do you think he's a hard worker? I don't think so. He, look at Barack Obama. Look at all these people in the leadership, so-called leadership position. What do? They don't work. They just travel for free to foreign countries, to 50 different states. They shake hands. They pose themselves in front of cameras, have nice photos, and that's all they do. What did George W. Bush did in what was he doing? He was reading children's books in elementary school. He was with in a garden of these flowers or young kids. Young kids are beautiful, okay? So everybody wanna be around young kids. So that's why George W. Bush, the president of the United States, was doing in reading books, children's books in 9/11. Okay, it's fun. Everybody wants to do it, and that's not work. That's not labor. No, that he's just taking a vacation. So all these leaders position, they take their job as a retirement job. We call it sign or cure, SINOCURE, like sin in French, in many Roman languages mean without. Sign or cure. Cure means care. So without care, okay, they don't have to care about anything. That's like any level of the leadership positions, okay, they don't work, or they just sit there and they go to meetings, they talk about things they think is important. Anybody can do that. Anybody can talk about things that they want, things that they think. Yeah, that's easy. Okay, this is a retirement job. Okay, any leadership position. If you're a director of some organization or CEO, they're all the same. Okay, they don't do their job is easy. It's a retirement job, including the presidency, U.S. senator, congressman. They're all the same. Okay, governors, all the same. They just travel with taxpayers' money and employees, hard work, labor, and they shake hands, hold meetings and talk, give preaches, sermons. All right, anybody can do that. Anybody. Just talk about what they think about the world. It's the easiest job in the world. Do they make any difference? Not really. Okay. So yeah, that's so-called leadership position. It's all BS. Okay. All right. So they're like birds. Okay. So we are on the ground. We work hard every day. We crawl on the earth. There are people living in hell, like in the prison, in mental institutions, and these rehabs, all the drug addiction, and all that stuff. Okay. So this is the world. It's a tripartite system. Okay. Let's just call it triism. Okay, triism. You have dualism, just to triism three. Okay. All right, that's enough, and let's talk more about. Do you want to talk about politics or humanology? Well, there's nobody, so there's no echo. Yeah. Do I want to talk about politics or humanology? Which one first? We'll talk about both, but the order. Mm, let's do something different. Let's talk about humanology first this time, okay? Or let's talk about politics. So we talked about Russia, okay? America has become very chauvinistic. Chauvinism. It's like closed, extreme form of patriotism. You only care about your country. So Donald J. Trump kind of worsened their situation where we don't care about other countries, we despise other countries, and it's America first, America is the best, America is the only thing we care about in the world. So that's chauvinism, all right? And Donald J. Trump is a bad role model for that. Okay, so he's in a very influential position. Okay, and he is worsening that situation. Just chauvinism, American chauvinism. Okay, because America, ever since he got elected, start to despise any other countries, Europe, Asia, Africa. This because that's what Donald J. Trump is doing right now. Okay, yeah, he respects Russia and North Korea, and I happen to agree with that. Well, maybe not North Korea, but Russia. Yeah, Russia. Okay, let's step back. Many people hate, many Americans hate China and hate Russia, and that is wrong. Why? Because 99% of Chinese people and Russian people, they're just like us, hard-working people. They're not politicians. They don't care about politics. They can care less about politics, just like many of us Americans. Okay, they go to work every day and they feed their children and wife. Okay, they work hard every day, just like us, and they can't care less about politics. That's Russia. That's China. That's anywhere in the world. Iran, Iraq, Iran, or Syria, Libya, Korea, North Korea, South Korea. They're all the same, okay? Japan, whatever. All right? They're just like us. They don't care about politics, okay? It's just politicians of Russia or China. And they do not represent China or Russian people. They're like 0.01% of the population in China and Russia. They do not represent the people of their country. No, they're just like American politicians. They're selfish individuals. They want to hold on to their power. That's why they do things that they are doing. Politics. Okay, they do not represent 99% of their countries. So you should never hate a country. Iran, Iraq, Syria, Libya, North Korea, Russia, whatever country there is, you should never hate that country, okay, because of some 0.01% of politicians and the of population, those politicians, elites, they do not represent their country, okay, they represent their own self individual interest, the power, okay. You should never hate Russia because of Putin, or you should never hate North Korea because of Kim Jong Un. You should never hate Iran because of I don't remember his name. Okay, so okay, you have to understand this. All right, don't be chauvinistic. People in Russia are just like us. They're hardworking people. Don't hate Russia. Don't hate China. They are like us. Okay, hardworking every day. They have their families. They want to feed their kids and wife. Okay. You should never hate a country. Never. So that's what Donald J. Trump is doing wrong. Okay, this implantation of hatred of other countries. That's a very bad role model, right? Whatever. Yeah, I'm a registered Republican and I'm running against Donald J. Trump in 2020 for president, and I'm running for president. I'm already registered. Okay, so if you agree with me, then yeah, just vote for me and somehow contact me. Then I may bring you to the White House. Okay, um, I don't care what your job position is. If you have good conscience and common sense, if you're a good person, yeah, I may hire you in the White House. Okay, I don't care what your educational level is, your resume or your previous job. I don't care. You can be a lap dancer. I can care less. You may have been a prostitute in Las Vegas. I can care less. Okay, maybe you have worked in Walmart as a shopping cart collector. Yeah, I can hire you in the White House, okay, or in a cabinet. I can give you a cabinet position, like secretary of some department, because I like doing things differently, something outrageous, something radical. That that's just who I am, okay. So if you are a good person, yeah, then somehow contact me, okay. Yeah, just when I let's say if I become the president, okay, then I'm gonna have what's called the people's room in the White House. They have many rooms, and I will dedicate one room so that it's a room with a camera. All right, so anybody in America can come and talk about anything they want for 5 minutes. Okay, that's something I learned from our Alaska County government. They have something like that. Okay, so I learned from that. We do the same thing in the White House when I'm the president, and you can just take a 1 week vacation. It costs you like $1,000, right? 1 week vacation, including flights and room and board, hotel, rent a car. That's what it cost me. I'm in Alaska, and I went 1 week vacation to Colorado. The whole package was $1,000. Okay, flights, rent a cars, hotels, $1,000 for 1 week. Okay, that's a great deal. Yeah, you take a vacation to Washington D.C. and you go to museums and whatnot. And yeah, take 5 minutes to talk to the nation in front of the national camera in this people's room in the White House. Okay, then if I find you a person of good conscience or common sense, then yeah, I will hire you. Okay, it's like Cinderella story. Okay, and that's you and me. We are underdogs. I'm running for president. Okay, if I become the president, that's Cinderella story. And you come to the people's room and give 5 minutes speech, and I like you, and I hire you in the White House. Yeah, that's Cinderella story. Okay, so all these Disney movies is mostly from Grimm brothers in Germany in 1800s or nine something like that. Okay, it's fairy tales. Okay, it's all about underdogs like the Little Mermaid and Rapunzel or Snow White or Cinderella. Yeah, it's all the same. Okay, underdogs becoming somebody of importance and influence. Becoming a prince, princess. It's all the same thing. Why do they repeat itself like over all these Disney movies? Because that's us, all of us, 99% of us. People in the underground, okay? We are not celebrities. We are nobodies. But we have inner values. On the outside, we just look average, okay? We don't have this big muscle. We have fat pot bellies, whatnot. Yeah, I do have some pot belly. Not too big, but I do have some. We are not like big muscle guy. We are not celebrities, but many of us want to do that. Be somebody famous. Okay, so that's you and me. Okay, yeah, like the Little Mermaid. Part of your world. I've been singing that song for past 20 decades, but I'm still a computer programmer in Alaska making every salary. Yeah, or Rapunzel, the Disney Rapunzel was. When would I get out of this high castle. When will my time begin or something? When will my life begin? Yeah, it's a recurring theme because it appeals to us. They appeal to us because that's our life story, right? We want to be somebody famous, right? Okay, so let's do some humanology now. So we covered copium. Copium is there's general copium and special copium. General copium is anything of quantity and value. The value can be either positive or negative. So it's basically anything of quantity. Okay, it's like scalar in mathematics. In linear algebra, scalar is just a number of quantity like negative 10, 0, negative 10, or positive 10. Yeah, that's scalar. Okay. Vector has quantity and direction. Okay. So yeah, we covered all this before. If you don't follow me, yeah, just Google search linear algebra, vector, scalar. Okay, and then catch up, please. All right. So copium, the general copium is just anything of value. Okay, anything of value and quantity. And special copium is more emotional energy. Okay, so think about control. Okay, control. You have X and Y, employer, employee, king, servant, parent, child. Okay, you're higher. You're in X is in a higher position. Y is in a lower position. Copium flows from low to high. That's the natural flow, the direction of flow of copium. Okay? You're working for somebody. Yeah, it's two-way street. Okay? You're a parent. Your child, you, a parent, is in control of your child. So you demand, you command, order something to this child. You do this. All right, that's control. Employer, boss, give orders and commands to the employee. Superior, subordinate. Okay? So you are suffering, and this employer, boss, or parent, teacher, student, they're enjoying this degree of control because you obey me. Okay? You're talking down to you. I am talking down to you. You obey, you listen. You be silent. You do this, you do that, okay? So you're in a higher position, your position of control. Okay? So you are happy and people under you are very unhappy because they are being controlled. They don't have freedom. You have freedom as the superior. People under you do not have freedom. They obey you. They have to obey you. Otherwise they lose their jobs. They get kicked out of the school. They get disowned by their parents, whatever. Grounding or spanking or peddling. Okay, so yeah, copium is like you can think of it as happiness. Okay, so emotional energy, something positive, something of value. So people under you are suffering, and you, as a superior, are enjoying it. Okay, so you are taking the copium from your people down below to you. You're taking the happiness away from them. That's why you are happy now. That's why they are unhappy now. Okay? So copium is that, okay? So x plus 1 and you have y minus 1. Okay? You're making some fun of somebody because you are a bully. You have big muscle and there is this scrawny guy, weak guy. You're popular. You're prom king, and there's this minority underdog. Okay, it's unpopular. He's scrawny. You're stronger than he is physically. You are a jock. You're a football star. And there's this guy, Asian guy. Probably you are what, black or white or Hispanic, and there's this scrawny nerdy guy, Asian guy. Okay, so yeah, you pick on him in high school or middle school. Okay, you're the football star. You're a popular guy from other people, other men and other boys and other girls. Yeah, you're the star, prom king. There's this scrawny Asian guy like me. Okay, I mean I got some muscle, but whatever. So yeah, you pick on him, okay, because you're strong, and so he suffers unha- from unhappiness, and you are enjoying the happiness, okay. So in this same event, we talked about this. It's called the copium channel, okay. You are sucking the happiness from this poor Asian guy. You're sucking it like a leech or mosquito, okay? Just or direct, not leech or mosquito. That's more like parasite. Okay, we will talk about that later. Okay, that's different concept. Like Dracula, like a monarch, dictator. Okay, like Kim Jong Un or Stalin or Hitler. Okay, you are on top. There's this low humble guy, and you're sucking his blood like a Dracula, like a vampire, okay? Because you're stronger. This little guy, yeah, he has no strength. Just so you capture it and you're sucking his blood, okay? So yeah, that's bullying, all right? That's bullying in elementary school, middle school, high school, okay? But on a personal note, I have been bullied and I have bullied. I have been in both sides of the equation, okay? So I understand everything about it, all right? So yeah, the copium flows from the weak to the strong, from low to high. Just like hot air, it goes upward, right? If air is very hot, it can defy the gravitation, right? So hot air goes up, cool air goes down. Now, let's delve into this a little bit deeper. Okay, you have two cups. One cup is full of water, and the other cup is empty. Let's call it cup A, and cup B. Okay. Now, you are pouring this water from A to B. You're pouring it down. Okay. Then this water goes to B, and this air goes to A. Okay, so it's always two ways. It's an exchange. You have nowadays it's July of 2018. Okay, so it's hot. In Alaska, it's not that hot. It's cool, but in the lower 48, yeah, it's very hot. Lower 48 means the 48 states except Hawaii and Alaska. So I guess I should say lower 49. Okay. Alaska is the 49th state, but anyway, whatever. So lower 49, yeah, you are suffering from this hot air, so you turn on the air conditioner. What does air conditioner do? It cools your house, and it expels the hotness from your house to the outside. Okay, so exchange. Coolness comes into your house, and hotness goes outside your house. Okay, at the same time. All right, so let's have one more equation, or some mathematical concept. Y plus minus 1 equals to y minus plus 1. Alright? Very simple equation in mathematics. Probably covered in the elementary school. It has very significant meaning in humanology. Right? We are not talking about some fancy calculus or differential equation or some Lagrange multiplier. No, no, no. It's simple elementary algebra. Okay, well, that's where we start. Alright? So humanology is very humble. Science and religion. Okay? We start from the bottom. Elementary level. Okay? So later on, yeah, we're gonna move up, and you can be a part of it. Alright? But we are just beginning. Okay? So what this y plus negative 1 means is this. You are an employee, a subordinate, and your boss is having some problem in his family. Maybe he's going through a divorce, or his teenager kids are rebelling against them. So that's your boss. He is having very difficult time in his own private life, in his family. So your boss comes to work in very angry mood, and you are unfortunately his subordinate. Okay, so your boss is giving all this BS towards you. He's accusing you of doing something that you have never done. He's accusing you of all these things that you have never done. We all go through that if you have ever been an employee. I have been an employee all my life. Okay? So I know this. I'm with you. I am you. Okay, so yeah, I go through all these things. Donald J. Trump, he has never been an employee, so he doesn't know what we go through. That's why he doesn't represent you. He doesn't understand the daily lives of you. Okay, so if you think Donald J. Trump represents you, you are being deceived by his political rhetoric. Okay, so get out of that. Okay, you have to vote for me because I am you. I know what you're going through. Anyway, so yeah, the boss X, is giving you all this BS, this negative copium, this pain and suffering. Okay? This is equivalent to the boss taking some happiness away from you. Like, let's say you happen to get married, like yesterday. So you're happy, but your boss in a very bad mood. He's been married for like 30 years. 30 years. And you, a subordinate, just got married. So your boss make fun of you. Huh? How was your honeymoon? Did you go to Hawaii? How was the first sex? Or was it the second sex? Were you a virgin? Or was your wife a virgin? How was it? Give me the details. I want to know the details. So he's sucking all the fun out of your newly married honeymoon mode. Okay? He's taking some happiness away from you. He's sucking it up like Darth Vader. It's like, ugh. He's not touching anybody. He's doing this. And the other guy, so he saw Darth Vader in Star Wars, his subordinate was. He's like choking, right? So that's what your boss can do to you. With words or with stare like this. Like he's staring you down like this with the wide eyes, right? Or like this sideways. He's just staring at you. But he's able to sucking up your happiness. Okay, just like Darth Vader. He's not touching you, but by this stare or with words like, how was your honeymoon? Did you have sex? Or did she reject you? Okay, so yeah, he's like Darth Vader. He's sucking up your happiness, your copium, with words or with the stare like this or whatever. Okay, with gesture like pointing at you like this. You're my subordinate. You are nothing but an employee. I can fire you anytime I want if you don't kneel down to me. Okay. So yeah, that's what we employees go through every day. Okay, so let's take a break. Okay, yeah, let's not have fun all at the same time, all at once. Let's have some break. Okay, I'm back. It was a rather long break. I went to restroom and smoked like one third of a cigarette, whatever. I'm back. Okay, so there's monoism, there's dualism, and there's triism. Okay, so we are talking today. We are talking about triism. All right, so let's clean up our dirty board. Okay, it's been what 1 month since we started this whole thing about humanology, this stand-up comedy. So you, a human being, you can be either happy or you can be sad or you can be in the middle. Okay, this is zero level. Now, when you are happy, it's very easy to make other people happy. You can, if you are rich, yeah, donation means doesn't really hurt you because you are rich. You're poor, making other people happy, that's very difficult. So, Bible talks about the Bible, Holy Bible, King James version, Christianity. Okay, this is something I'm familiar with. I grew up as a Methodist in Korea. Okay, I was baptized in America as a Presbyterian, as a Nazarene. Presbyterian church was a Korean Presbyterian church. Okay, in Madison, Wisconsin. That was the first time I was baptized. Okay, so second time I was baptized in a Nazarene church in Alaska. Okay, so the denomination doesn't really matter much. Okay, um, Christianity is Christianity. We read the same Bible. You know, we have the same hymns, the old fashioned songs that I really love. Um, I don't like new gospels. Most of them I don't like, but there are some good ones. But most of them they just don't understand music. Okay, they're just filling in the space. Okay, fillers, whatever. But there are some good ones. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, Bible talks a lot about blood. Okay, that's blood, and you have extra skin buildup. Your your oil, waxy buildup. Let's call it wax. That's on top of your skin, your dead skin cells. So the Korean way, or maybe Asian way of traditional Korean way of bathing is this: you scrape your skin, your dead cell skin, you get rid of it with your fingernails. You gently scrape it off. You don't have to use this expensive facial mask. No, you just gently scrape it with your fingernails when you take a bath. Full bath, not shower, but hot bath. Okay, you can kind of get soft and you can scrape it off gently. Not like, and you have this blood and scar. No, 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 not like that. Just gently scrape it off, okay? That's the Korean traditional way of bathing. And if you want some sensation of pain on your skin, you don't have to go to tattoo shop and spend money. Okay, you can just gently scrape your heart, your face, your not heart. Gently scrape your skin off with your fingernails when you take a bath, and it doesn't cost you any money. Okay, it doesn't leave you any permanent, ugly, demonic, satanic, devilish ink that you're gonna later regret for the rest of your life. Okay, so don't do any tattoos. Okay, don't do any piercings. You want some pain on your skin? Yeah, just take this cue from Korean traditional bathing. Just gently scrape off your dead skin cells, and then you rejuvenate your skin. Okay, very gently, Okay, not like "Ah, my face is bleeding and I have this scar. No, no, not like that. Just gently. You can do it every day. Or not, maybe not every day. Maybe once a week. Okay. Or you can, if you want some pain on your skin, you can pluck off your hair, like your armpit hair or your pubic pubic hair. Okay, you can just pluck it off. You can just pull it out, and it does hurt. Or you can pluck out your nasal hair. Okay, yeah, whatever hair except this and this. Yeah, they look good, but hair in the armpit or your pubic area, yeah, they don't look good. Yes, or nose. Yeah, you can use your whatever the pincher or what I use is this needle nose wrench. Then it looked like this. Okay, yeah, I use that to pluck off my hair, unwanted hair, or I just use my fingers. Okay, yeah, you get this sensation of skin pain, epidermal pain. You get, yeah, it's so that's what you can do for free if you want some different sensation on your skin. You don't have to go to tattoo shop and spend your money. Okay, anyway. So yeah, you have waxy builder on top of your skin. Okay, but if you scrape off of your skin too deep, you start to bleed. Okay, so in Bible they say in Bible you should never drink blood or eat blood because there's life in it. It's in one of the Old Testament commandment from God. Okay, but so a month ago I went to Korea, and I'm gonna write some Korean. Okay, this is like S, this is like U, like O, this is like N. So sun, O N, sun. This is like a J, J. This is like E, 선지. This is like G, G. This is like U, U. This is like G, Guk. 선지국 means it's like a tofu but made of cow blood. It's like blood cake. Some Southern Americans actually eat those things. Alright, I I think I heard it somewhere, but I'm not sure. So yeah, Korean traditional 선지 means pure blood. Guk means soup. So it's a soup of made of this tofu that is made of cow blood. Okay, so Koreans do not waste anything in when they slaughter a cow. They use the hide, they use the face, tongue, everything. Okay, even blood. Okay, they make this tofu out of this cow blood. This happens to be one of my favorite Korean dish. So that's one thing, the number one thing I wanted to have in Korea, because they don't sell this in America. Yeah, there are cows, there are cow bloods in America, but they don't sell those things or cook those things. Only Korea does. Maybe China, Japan, I don't know. Yeah, it's very traditional Korean cuisine. And so am I violating Bible? Maybe, but I have different interpretation of Bible. Just like I have different interpretation of Quran. Okay, so to me, do not drink blood in Bible. I interpret it in a metaphysical way. Do not enjoy someone else's suffering. Do not make fun of people. Okay, that's how I interpret it. I do correct people. If you are obese, yeah, I tell you, you have to exercise regularly and eat healthy. I tell people that. My friends, my coworkers, even my bosses. I tell them. whether they like it or not. Do I enjoy telling them? No. It hurts their feelings. It hurts their feelings and it hurts my feelings too. Sometimes I feel like maybe they will fire me because I said these things. Okay? It hurts me. I don't enjoy hurting their feelings. No, I suffer with them. Alright? Because this, I'm jeopardizing my own job. And believe it or not, no, not believe it or not, it's probably obvious that employers don't like me because I'm weird. Just like girls don't like me. I'm just too strange. I do not follow majoritarian view. Actually, whatever is the majoritarian view, I rebel against it. Like gay marriage, marijuana, trans in the bathroom, tattoos, piercings. I am against any one of those things. Not just because it's majoritarian view, but because they are wrong. Okay? The majority, actually 100% of people who is living today breathe air, drink water. Am I against this? Just because it's majoritarian behavior? No, I don't oppose that. I drink, I breathe. I don't just drink water, I drink vodka. Okay, so yeah. So that's the happiness, sadness, or unhappiness. Okay. So that's the triism. What else can we talk about? Oh yeah, we did enough humanology. So let's talk about politics a little bit. We already talked about politics, about Russia and stuff. And so what are some? Yeah, I'm running for president. So you may wonder, okay, you do all this philosophical stuff. What can I do for you? What can you do for me, Mr. President Hopeful? Um, I'm gonna get rid of the crimes to zero. Okay, I don't even have to be the president yet to do that. If I'm famous, like next year, nationally or internationally, yeah, then next year is like 2019. If I do get elected in 2020 and I swear in the Oval Office in 2021 January, there will be zero crimes in America by then. 2021 January. I don't even have to be the president to accomplish that. I just need to be visible and famous as a presidential candidate. Visibility. That's all I need. I can reduce crime in America to zero. Okay. So the very did I talk about this already? I'm not sure. The very first day, if I do get elected, if you elect me, the very first day in my presidency, like January 22nd or something in 2021, we're not gonna have some big ceremony because our nation is in $20 trillion debt. It's not a time to party. Okay, it's time to save, right? So we're not gonna have any big ceremony with big crowd and this fanfare and marching bands. No, I want to save your money. Okay, I will not waste your money because I make average salary as a computer programmer. Yeah, I do have a lawyer's license up here in Alaska, also in federal courts, but they don't want to hire me because I'm a freak. No law firms or any lawyer jobs, they don't want to hire me. And any other computer programmer job, they don't want to hire me either. Okay, because I'm just overqualified. I went to law school, I was in the army, and I went to graduate school, although I dropped out. It's one of the Ivy League school. Okay. I dropped out after 2 years. Okay. So I'm overqualified for the computer program job. My superiors, my bosses, my employers, yeah, they're the charitable ones. Okay, they know I'm a freak, but they felt sorry for me, so they hired me. Okay, so yeah, they're great people and great friends of mine. Okay, so yeah, I love my coworkers and my employers, past employers. I love them all. Okay, they were charitable. They're very charitable people. Good Samaritans. Okay, so and where were we? We talked about okay. Let's take another break. Okay, I can't remember. Getting old, I guess. Whatever. Okay, now I remember where we left off of. We were talking about crime reduction to zero, which is one of my campaign slogan. Reduce crime to zero. So how can we achieve that? It's this. We have to go back to the basics. Okay. Any crime, as we covered last time, is theft. Why do people steal? Because they don't want to work. They are too weak, undisciplined. But they want to survive, so they steal food from other people. Because they are too lazy to work. They are too weak to work. Let's talk about our workplace. Whatever job you have. Yeah, we go through all this pain and suffering. We are like slaves, okay? We are waking up in the morning like 5 o'clock and we go to work against our will. We are slaves. There's no freedom at work. We have to obey our superiors, right? There's no freedom of speech. No, no, we cannot express our own opinions many times. That's human condition, all right? This lack of freedom, the fact that we have to kneel down and lick their boots like right. I used to be an actor, okay, so that's why I do these things like acting out, or we kiss their asses, we suck it up, horrendous things we go through every day as an employee. Because otherwise, if we don't do what they tell you to do, what they tell us to do, we lose our jobs and we cannot survive. Okay, that's why many people are homeless, jobless, because they cannot take it. But we, hardworking Americans, or anywhere in the world, we go through it every single day. We are the unsung heroes. Criminals, they are not strong people, they are weak people. That's why they steal. That's why they murder, because they cannot contain their anger. We, average Americans, average people in the world, we are strong people. That's why we are able to tolerate all these bullshits from our employers. Okay, we are capable of tolerating them. All this injustice, they accuse us of things that we have never done. They accuse us of being lazy when we work hard every single day. Okay, from their personal reasons, whatever, maybe they don't like us because we are smarter than they are. Okay, it's you and me, everybody, every employees in the world. Okay, we are the unsung heroes. And how many laws are there in America? Don't you think we have too many laws? With anti-murder law, anti-theft law, anti-rape law, those are good laws. Okay, there's so many laws, like millions of laws. We, law-abiding citizens of America, we obey every single of those 1,000 or millions of laws every single day. That is not easy. Okay, criminals, they don't care. They just violate those laws and they go to prison. They are not strong people. They are weak people. I want you to understand this. Okay, we, law-abiding citizens, are stronger than criminals, because criminals, they are weak, undisciplined people. I'm not judging them. I'm just telling you as it is. Okay? We never get to choose our own parents or our own citizenship or school. No, we were. So Free will is one of the most overrated concepts in human history. Love, another romantic love, another overrated concept. We'll talk about that later. So, free will, come on. We don't get to choose our gender or our race, our parents, our country, society, or age, the era that we are living. I wish I was born in the 1950s so that I would be an odd adult. I would have been an adult in 1970s in America because I'm a huge admirer of 1970s. Okay, but I happen to be born in 1978 in America by Korean parents. I did not choose any of those. The time, space, race, my parents, culture. No, I did not choose that. I grew up in Korea. I was born in America, but I grew up in Korea. Okay, I did not choose that. Okay, so there was no free will. I happened to have. I was lucky and fortunate to have very disciplinary kind of parents. My parents disciplined me very well. Also, the schools I went to in Korea, very disciplinary. Nowadays, it's different in Korea. But when I grew up in the 1980s and 1990s, yeah, we got beaten physically. Every single teacher in middle school and high school, not elementary school, but middle school and high school, they used to carry this 1 foot or 1 foot and a half long wooden stick, a staff. They would wrap it around all those wooden stick with duct tape, and when we do something wrong, we get hit in the butt, on thigh, on calf, or on hand, sometimes on the head, and I got that several times because you know me, I'm kind of rebellious kind. So yeah, and we would do push-ups, sit-ups, because back in the days in 1980s, Korean middle school and high school, like sixth grade, seventh grade, and through 12th grade, it's just like the army. We wear uniform, we have short haircut, and we march in a formation, and yeah, it's just like the army because we have North Korea situation. Okay, so yeah, we were very strictly disciplined, and to me, it was a blessing. It made me strong. Okay, so yeah, well, my schools, my family, my parents, yeah, they disciplined me very well. I thank them for it. I thank God for it. For it. Yeah, but I'm kind of drunk, so my tongue is not rolling very well. By the way, don't drink and drive because when you are drunk, your perception is very slow. So sometimes, your driveway is like you should think there is a stop sign on your driveway so that kind of stop and look left and right, and because some unexpectedly there is this car coming across, and in your driveway you may not normally see a car. Okay, so but when there's car unexpectedly, then you should stop, step on the brake pedal very fast. But when you're drunk, your reaction is very slow. Your perception is slow. Okay, and you talk slow like I do right now. You should not drink and drive. Okay. So, um, yeah, we talked about what? I forgot again. Man. Yeah, crimes. Okay, crimes. So we talked about inauguration day. You know, imaginary inauguration day of mine in America in 2021 January. So yeah, we're not gonna have any big fancy ceremony. It'll be just me, my friends, and a camera, and a justice in the Supreme Court, and a Bible. That's it. It will take 5 minutes to swear in to the Oval Office. That's it. It will be broadcast broadcasted it like international wide, but Debbie, it will not cost a single penny of taxpayers' money because I want you to keep your money. I'm not taking any campaign contributions. I don't want it. I don't need it. Okay. So I studied local in Alaska, a small county, and then I started talking to radio talk shows and started to write to these newspapers in Alaska. So yeah, and I befriended a lot of Alaskan state politicians and city politicians and county politicians. Okay, so I am already statewide. I achieved that in 4 months. 4 months. Okay, because Alaska is kind of a small community and is smart people. Yeah, they go to rural place, rural states like Montana or Wyoming or Alaska, if they have in mind politics, because it's easier. Like big places like California, New York, Texas, its competition is just too high in politics, so it's not easy to get in there. But if you go to Wyoming, Montana, or Colorado, not Colorado, Alaska, yeah, it's relatively easier. So smart people who wanna be a politician, yeah, they go there. Okay. When I came to Alaska, that was not my intention. I never even imagined that I would get into politics. The only reason I came to Alaska is the Alaskan life. I'm more like a fake Alaskan or Alaskan wannabe. It's been only 3 or 4 years since I've been in Alaska. I came to Alaska because I watched Alaskan TV shows like Yukon Man or Alaska: The Last Frontier and those Surviving Alaska by his name was something Haimo or something. Yeah, Mr. Haimo, something like that. He's guy is living in Alaska backcountry. He caught this king salmon with a jigsaw, hacksaw, not jigsaw puzzle, hacksaw, and he hunt bears and he eat bears and he trap beavers, and I was so fascinated by all these Alaskan TV shows, reality TV shows, and that's why I came to Alaska. It has nothing to do with politics, absolutely nothing. Okay, I wanted to be on Alaska. That's why I came to Alaska. Okay, this isn't some political agenda. No, it's from place of honesty. All right, I'm telling you the truth. That's why I came to Alaska after I graduated in law school. Graduated from law school in Michigan in 2 years. Typically, people take 3 years. I took 2 years, and I graduated. Okay. So, crimes. Okay, so yeah, those criminals, they were unfortunate people. I do not judge them. They happen to be born in an unfortunate family where their parents just don't care. They don't discipline their children. So criminals, they are not disciplined by their parents and by their teachers in school. Okay, so when they started something small wrongdoing, nobody corrected them. So immorality is an addiction. So it snowballs, gets bigger. You are not satisfied by this small immorality, so you try something bigger and bigger and bigger. Become small theft to murder to rape, gets bigger and bigger. Murder and rape, serial killer, it's all the same. It's lack of discipline. Nobody corrected them in an addiction, so that's why they became career criminals. Okay, because nobody corrected them, so it's not their fault. You have to understand this. Okay? Yeah, it's kind of deterministic view, determinism, no, nature versus nurture, right? But it's the truth. Like, you did not choose your parents. You're lucky to be born into a family that is very disciplined. That's why you are disciplined. But if you are born in an undisciplined family, then yeah, you become a criminal. Okay, you didn't choose your parents. All right, this is very important. It's simple. It's not some Harvard MD, PhD, or MIT, some rocket science, or this huge like psychology armchair, whatever. No, no, that's not. It's simple. Okay, that's humanology. We are not in the area of psychology. We are in the world of humanology. Okay, so yeah, what I propose as presidential candidate is this: we need to merge prison and landfill. Okay, another campaign slogan of mine is "Unite the left and the right." You know, you Americans, you talk about and South Korea. There's a physical division, but you don't have to go that far. In America, there's a metaphysical division between the left and the right. Democrats and Republicans. We have to unite those two. Otherwise, we are not going anywhere. We have to work together. Okay? And I'm the only one who can accomplish that. That's why you have to give me the presidency. Okay? So I tell jokes to my friends, shut up and give me the presidency. Okay? So that's a joke. Shut up and give me the presidency. Okay? It's something I write in my novel and my essays that you're not gonna find, but it's published. Okay, so if you're lucky, you may run into it, but probably you're not gonna ever see it. Okay, whatever. Yeah, but it's 24/7 in the internet. It's accessible all around the world, but yeah, but nobody knows about it. But it is available everywhere. Okay. Now, so when the president, yes, okay, the inauguration day, after this 5 minute ceremony, we're gonna start driving to the worst ghetto in Washington D.C. Okay, me, cameraman, and any of my friends and employees that I hired as cabinet member or White House staff, they will come with me with trash bags and latex gloves. And we go to Washington Ghetto, the worst crime-ridden Washington ghettos, Washington D.C. ghettos. Okay, we drive there. We made two secret agents and camera crews. We'll start picking up trash in those neighborhoods. All right, because we want to show them that we care. Okay, putting them in jail is not going to solve anything. All right, we have to change them, discipline them, and give them some love, both soft love and tough love. Okay, so yeah, and we start picking up the trash. Me, the president of the United States, picking up the trash in those worst neighborhoods in Washington D.C. ghetto. Okay, for free. Okay, we are cleaning up their streets in their neighborhoods for free. Blighted, rundown neighborhoods for free. The president of the United States, that's gonna start to have an impact, not just in America, all around the world, because it's gonna be broadcast internationally. Okay, I may die tomorrow. Okay, if God doesn't like me, He can stop my heart. He can get me killed, but in a car accident. I drive very safe. I maintain the safe distance between me and the car up front, and I obey the speed limit most of times. And when I go hiking, yeah, I carry the bear spray in my camelback. Okay, but yeah, I may get if bear comes at me, I'm not gonna just sit there and take it. I will fucking fight it. I'm sorry about the F word. I'm gonna fight it, okay? Because I do practice martial arts like every other day. Okay, I know how to use nunchucks. I know how to use a dagger, a double dagger. Okay, a staff like double staffs and this long bar. I love those Chinese martial arts. Okay, so yeah, yeah, punching, kicking, headbutting, or if you're a martial artist, if you are a martial artist trained in Asian martial art like Chinese kung fu and tai chi and stuff, every single part of your body is a weapon. Okay, your butt, your belly, your chest, even your neck, your tongue, whatever. Yeah, so I know those things. Okay, so if bear comes at me, I'm not gonna just sit there and take it. No, no, I'm gonna fight it. Okay, and I'm gonna kill it, and I'm gonna eat it. Okay, I always wanted to have this bear meat. I never have. I want to have this bear steak. Always wanted to. Okay, so if it comes at me, I will kill it and I will eat it. All right. So, but the bear may eat me. The bear may end up eating me. Okay, so it's not up to me. It's up to God. So I may die tomorrow. So if you like my ideas, then yeah, go run for president and implement my ideas and add something to it, your own. Okay, so that's why I'm doing this because I cannot predict the future. Okay, I may die tomorrow. I want to leave something behind. Maybe I die tomorrow or someday, or maybe I never become elected anywhere. But you have a chance. Probably you have a better chance. Okay, then yeah, learn from me. Okay, and implement my ideas and add something to it and make this world a better place. Okay, so okay, so Vienna inauguration day, late in the afternoon. We already had this 5 minute ceremony, swearing federal ceremony, and then we drive to the Washington D.C. ghetto, and we start picking up the trash. And there are these other guys who have no jobs, just sitting there. Okay, hey, I'm gonna say, hey, come here, man, come here. Yeah, I want you to join me. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a trash bag and latex gloves, and if you fill this trash bag with trash on the streets, I'm gonna give you $10 or $20 out of my own salary. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so and it's recorded in a camera. We have a footage. It's a reality TV show. Okay, so I'm kind of like Donald J. Trump on steroid. Okay, I learned so many things from him. This power of reality TV show. Okay, so if we have a footage, we can sell this, not just in America, internationally. Okay, this footage of President of the United States picking up trash and inviting the ghetto neighborhoods people, residents, to join us, start cleaning up their own neighborhood. Yeah, that's gonna be big. We're gonna make some serious money by selling this footage. Okay, money will start pouring in from America and internationally, and we have this foundation. So we have money, right? We're gonna create jobs in these Washington D.C. ghettos. Okay, so you start by picking up the trash, and now we have money, so we can invest to create jobs. There will be no criminals. Why? Because they are gonna be working and start making money. Okay, but there's this initial need of investment. It's that money, the sales proceed from this reality TV shows. Okay, so yeah, and These people in ghettos, what do they want to do? They like risking. They are risk takers. They like dangerous things. They want to live their lives dangerously, just like 007 or Austin Powers, whatever, right? So we do that. So they don't want to study in school, fine. There are other ways to make money. If they are too cool for school, yeah, they don't have to study. They can do rap battle. They do rapping, singing, dancing, dance battle, singing competition or martial art competition. Okay, yeah, so they can be famous and they are fighting or they are rapping or sing about anything they want to do and they're dancing. So yeah, you don't have to study. Okay, yeah, they become entertainers and okay, so they start making money. All right, every single city in America and in the world will follow this example. That's how we can get rid of crimes. Show them we care, take some donations, take some reality TV show sales proceed, create jobs, and let them work the kind of work that they want to do, that they would love to do, like fighting, sparring, martial arts, okay, singing, dancing, rapping, hip hop, whatever. Now they no longer need to commit crimes. Okay. Another idea. Okay. So okay. Let's say somebody committed crimes. Okay. So they're in jail, but we do not want a jail to be run by taxpayers. It's like free hotel with TV and free food, free hotel, free gym, free library. That's jail today. No, no, we should make them work. Okay, so how? Yeah, let them. So this prison. There's a landfill, and there's a commute bus. Okay, this is where we can unite the left and the right. The right will love this, and because it's not gonna cost taxpayers money to run a prison. The left will love this because these prisoners go to the landfill and start recycling. Okay, they will sort out metal by metal, plastic by plastic, biodegradable by biodegradable, and so on. Okay, they will dig up the trash and start sorting out metal, glass, plastic, biodegradable. Okay, it's different color of these trash bags. Metal, red, glass, blue, plastics, yellow, biodegradable, green. Trash bags. If you, a prisoner, do not fill this trash bag, you don't get out of there. You will sleep in the amongst this stinking landfill until you fill this red trash bag with metals. If you don't, you are gonna die there. Okay, so you die, and you will be fed to the bears. Okay, that's step one. Okay, second step one is farm, animal farm. As the president of the United States, I will work with the Congress and governors to relax the regulations of farming the wild animals. Okay, so we will start farming bears, polar bears, black bears, and grizzly bears. White bears, brown bears, and black bears. We will start farming them. Why? Because they are so easy to farm. Bears love to eat and they love to have sex. Okay, that's all they do. Okay, they're animals. Okay, so bears do not get sick when they eat rotten meat. That's their staple diet. A moose who died a year ago, yeah, bears can eat those rotten meat. They never get sick from it. Okay, that's bears. Okay, that's what they eat. Dead animals. Okay, but they prefer fresh salmon, but they don't mind dead salmon. So yeah, you prisoners they go around the restaurants and they pick up all those leftover food and they feed them into the bears. I'm talking about well behaving prisoners. If you are bad behaving prisoners, yeah, you work in the landfill. But you prove yourself to be a good person, then yeah, we're gonna promote you. You're gonna go to the restaurants and collect all this leftover food and you're gonna feed them to the bears. Okay? This one example. We are gonna start farming every single species of animals on earth. We're gonna start farming elephants. We're gonna inject them with growth hormones. We're gonna in Okay, so now elephants they grow up very fast and they have this ivory, ivory tusk. We will start harvesting ivories and make chess pieces and sell them internationally. Very high price. It's okay because we are farming elephants. We artificially inseminate them if they do not want to have sex in captivity. We tranquilize them, we extract elephant semen and we inject into female elephant vaginas. Okay? Uterus, wombs, whatever. We will farm elephants and we will release some of these farmed elephants, babies, into the wild in Africa, in India, so that the wild population of elephants are preserved. Okay, it's environmentally sound. The recycling in the landfill, environmentally sound. Farming of all these different species of animals and releasing them, like 20% of them, to the wild in their native environments. Very leftist, very liberalist, very environmentally sound. The left will love this. The right will love this because we are going to start making some serious money. And the prisons will run by itself. They will have surplus. Okay. Yeah, I don't have to be the president, okay? You can be, and you can implement these ideas, but it'll be easier if I become the president because this is a fraction of 1% of ideas that I have. I have many different ideas, and it's not just from me, no, it's from other people. I'm a collector and synthesizer of ideas, okay? Because I love listening and learning from people. Okay, so for next time we'll talk about copium accounts because it's been already late. It's midnight in Alaska. We have midnight sun, but I need to save my voice, okay? Because tomorrow I have a political meeting, so I need my voice, okay? All right, goodbye. Bye. Good night. Thank you.